Welcome to It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooler, and wow, we got a magnificent show coming your way today. I tell you, we got this young lady coming all the way from Curacao, and Michelle and I we've been to Curacao a couple of times, and just a beautiful, beautiful place, beautiful, beautiful island. And she's gonna talk to us about a lot of different things that she's doing, and also to discuss some tragedies that went on in her life earlier to project her to start her foundation. But we're going to get back to all of those things. But I always want to get the radio portion locked up with the television portion. So I tell you what, let's do that and we'll come right back with it. Let's do it, Kevin.
Life is a series of circles and cycles, phases and stages. These are your experiences that teach you the lessons of life. You can either ignore them or embrace them. Welcome to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. James is a motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the James Cooley Foundation. James is here to equip you to strive for greatness and to overcome adversity. It's time to get equipped today for the challenges of tomorrow. Now, here's the host of It's Your Life, James Cooley.
Hello, welcome to the James Cooley Show. It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley. And wow, I tell you, we got an absolutely magnificent show coming your way. So this is so packed. And the only information that we're going to share with you, we got a young lady coming from Curacao that will be coming to the stage, I think in about 3 or 4 days. We're going to talk about all of those great things and all the things that she's doing and the things that inspired her to start a nonprofit. And not just that, she's an interior decorator. She's a doctor. She's so many things that we're going to talk about today. But I can't even start the show without introducing and bringing on my executive producer and co-host, Dr. Michelle Cooley. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. We had a very busy week for Memorial Day weekend, but just to really remember what Memorial Day is really all about. And we just honor those people, the veterans and our first responders for, putting themselves out there to protect us. So we definitely want to remember that. But yeah, we have a great show today. And this guest is doing a lot of things. And she, is basically giving back. Plus, she's got some really great skills that you have to God has to give you these particular skills in order to be in the craft and the industry that you're at. So it's like me. I can't draw. I mean, I could draw the little circle and stuff like that, stick figures. But people who have that gift, that's a God-given gift. So we're going to learn a little bit more about this guest today.
Yeah, we are. Well, we call them gifts, talents, and treasures. That's what we call them. And this young lady got them all. So wherever you're watching or listening, if you're watching on E360 TV, on YouTube, StreamYard, whatever platform you're watching this on, you can be part of the conversation. All you have to do is just go to the comments. I asked this young lady or myself or Dr. Michelle any question you want, or you listen to it on the radio. All you have to do is pick up the phone, dial 1-866-577-2473, and we'll get you on. I tell you what, Michelle, can you please introduce the title of the show, purpose of the show, and this magnificent guest?
Well, yes. Well, the title of the show today is Dr., and I hope I pronounced her first name correct, Nadine or Nadin L.G. Benito. She's an international interior designer, author, producer, founder, the Welcome Home Foundation and Welcome Home Designers in Curacao. And we're getting to know about the background of this amazing woman. And we're going to talk about the creation of Welcome Home Foundation and Welcome Home Designs Curacao, and talk about her workshops and the consultations she provides regarding her interior design craft. Talk about her book. She's an author. Tell about the television show she has produced, and also her I Will Survive line of products. So, she's got this really big resume, and there's a long bio, but I'm going to kind of condense it, and she's going to tell a little bit more about herself when she gets on the show. She is a well-known international interior designer at Welcome Home Designs, as well as Welcome Home Foundation, based on the Caribbean island of Curacao, where she has more than 20 years of interior design experience, as well as being producer of her own TV shows such as Update My Space, Welcome Home, Gentlemen's Club, among a few. She has, in the course of her path, she has worked with elite clients, and she has also given back to unfortunate families and who have coping with certain downfalls in life with a pro bono design. She's been featured in various magazines, newspapers, TV shows, blogs, speaking events, and radio shows. And she's organized a unique event where notable interior designers and chefs from HGTV and Food Network were present here in Curacao to host several workshops and promoting the island of Curacao. And she is an author. Oh my gosh. She has written first of many books. And she's going to tell us a little bit about that. So please welcome to the show, Dr. Nadin L.G. Benito. And please let me know if I pronounced your first name correct.
Welcome to the show, Dr. Benito. How you doing? How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Hello?
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you. It's an honor to be present in your show, all the way here from Curacao.
Oh yeah, just like I mentioned earlier, that Michelle and I've been to Curacao a couple of times on cruise ships, and didn't spend a whole lot of time there, but the time that we did, we really enjoyed. Looking forward to getting back there one day. Hey, Dr. Nadine,
I'm
can you
glad to
tell
hear.
our viewers and
I'm
can you tell
glad to hear.
our viewers and
You're
okay.
all
Can you tell our viewers and listeners a little bit about you and where you grew up and some of your fondest memories?
um, uh, as Dr. Cooley mentioned, my name is Nadine Benito. I'm an international interior designer from the island of Curacao here in the Caribbean. It's like 3 hours, like 2 hours and a half flight from Miami, direct flight, or 5 hour flight directly from New York. I'm also an author. I just published 2 books this year, recently. Apart from that, I'm also a TV producer of my own TV shows. The most current TV shows that I were Update My Space, Gentlemen's Club, and Welcome Home. Previously, prior to the situation. So hopefully, soon I will start again with my next TV shows. Also, part of that, I'm the founder of Welcome Home Foundation. This foundation, I founded it in 2014, 2015, when my dad was very ill. And I made a promise to God that I want to give back with my profession as interior designer to the community. And I had the aha moment that I have to give back to the people who are survivors or are going through the stages of cancer. Um, why? Because those people, they need it. And actually, everybody needs a nice makeover of their home. But these people, uh, they go through a very heavy and difficult situation with a disease. Um, I've lived that very closely. Unfortunately, I've lost my parents, both of my parents, in less than a year apart due to cancer. I've lost after that. That was in December 2015. I lost my dad, and then in 2000 December again 2016, I lost my mom due to cancer. In August 2017, I lost one of my friends. She was from Atlanta, She was one of the HGTV interior designers, the belated Kimberly Ward. She is the founder of Black Interior Designers Network there in the States. And she was the one who introduced me in the interior design world in the States. So I'm very familiar and friended with the other interiors from the States as well. And she unfortunately in 2007 she passed away from cancer. Then in 2018, I lost two of my other friends here in Curacao from cancer as well. And one of them, she was a part of my foundation. She was only 31 years old, young actually, and she was pregnant. So it hit me very hard. She was such an angel. She was such a great friend, such a good support to our foundation. And unfortunately, not here with us anymore. And the other one was also she was a very close friend to our family, and unfortunately, she passed away as well. Then I started to get ill with the and going back and forward. They saw that I had devious things in my system that could be cancerous, that could be the specialist proposed me to come next week to set a date for a surgery.
Hey, Doc, can you
You can
hold that thought?
imagine
We gotta take, can you hold
after
that thought?
the
We gotta take a station break. We gotta take a station break. But we're gonna come back. And we're
yes,
gonna continue this conversation. If you want to be part of the conversation, all you do is go to the comments, ask any
for
question you
sure.
like, or pick up the phone and dial 1-866-577-2473. It's your life. We'll be back shortly after the break.
There's more stories of greatness to help you.
Streaming now on iHeart.com and Odyssey.com. Life is a series of circles and cycles, phases and stages. These are your experiences that teach you the lessons of life. You can either ignore them or embrace them. Welcome to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. Dr. James Cooley is a motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation. Dr. Cooley is here to equip you to strive for greatness and overcome adversity. It's time to get equipped today for the challenges of tomorrow. Now, here's the host of It's Your Life, Dr. James Cooley.
Hello, welcome back to It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley. We got this absolutely magnificent guest here today, Dr. Nadine Benito. And she's talking about, just like Michelle had mentioned, Dr. Cooley mentioned, she has so many specialties that she's doing, foundation, businesses, author, and just so many in interior design. So we're going to pick that up with the interior designer. But if you want to be part of the conversation, a couple of ways you can do that. Whichever platform you're watching this on, all you have to do is just go to the comments, ask any questions that you like. Or you can pick up the phone and dial 1-577 1-866-577-2473. Hey, Dr. Nadine, so interior design, can you please tell our viewers and our listeners exactly what an interior designer, what do you guys do?
Actually, if I heard the question well, because sometimes the connection freezes, but if I'm not mistaken, you asking me what is the part of interior design. The interior design world is very fascinating. It's more like solving the puzzles together to bring a nice home, to create a nice home. Again, I say home, not a house, but a home for the person or the family who's living there. I emphasize on the home. Why? Because you can build a house. Everybody can build a house. But to build a home, a warm home, so you can feel at ease, that when you come from the stressful work life or from school, for instance, in my cases that deal with diseases, you want to enter into your home with some peace. You have to imagine that chaos that you find on the street. You want to open your door of your home and just enter a peaceful realm so you can enjoy your home, enjoy your loved ones. And one of those as interior designers, we have put those pieces together to make it possible.
So what inspired you to become an interior designer, and what do you get all your creative thoughts from? It's just you can walk into a house or a home and look around and say, okay, I need that. How you go about doing it?
What I do, like for instance, let me give an example. If I have you, Dr. Cooley, as one of my clients, of course, and I visit you at your house, at your home, and I mention, okay, you want to redesign the living room. Maybe you and your wife are empty nesters now. All your kids are gone to college, and you want to revamp the whole house or the bedroom or the living. Everybody's so, I look out at the house. I listen firstly to your requirements, to your budget. We have four very critical questions as interior designers that we ask. The first one is the budget. It's very important. The time frame. How soon do you want to finish? The mood. With mood, what I mean is, for instance, some people they just want to create a nice realm at their home, something fresh. So they can keep on coping with their daily activities. That's the third question. And the fourth question is, how do you see yourself in that space from now to 5 years? So that's very important. So you can have a broad view how you want to design and how to move forward with the design.
Wow. So tell us about the Welcome Home Foundation and the Welcome Home Designs of Curacao, and how how did you get started? How did you get started with those two projects, those two companies?
With Welcome Home Design, I started that was in 2008, between 15 to 17 years ago, almost 20 years ago. I started with Welcome Home Designs. Um, uh, as from a child, as a girl, you play with Barbie dolls, with the Barbie houses and all of that. So since I was a little child, yes, since I was a little child, my mom used to buy me all those Barbie houses and all of that. So I used to design those Barbie houses to my liking. Um, when I turned, I think, 12 years old, my mom told me that I can redesign my bedroom to my liking. So we went shopping. She bought me painting, the color of the paint that I would like to paint my room. That was pink, of course, in that time. She bought me the how do you say, the fabric, so she can make my comforter and the curtains. So together with her, we redesigned my whole bedroom. And ever since, that was when I was 12 years old, way back. So when I continued to grow, every December, she gave me the task to redesign our living room at our house with Christmas decor and all of that. So I grew older. Um, I went to college, I went to university, etc. Point I moved out of my parents' house, and I went to my first apartment. And that apartment, one of my friends, she used to live there. And when she left, I took over the apartment and I and I invited her to pass by and see how the apartment looks like. She was like, "Whoa, Nadine, is this the same apartment where I used to live?" I said, "Yes, of course." And she told me to me, "This your profession." So I did my studies, I did my researches, I did my workshops and all of that to grow more as an interior designer than a designer and all of that. Because actually I studied for management and languages, because I speak four different languages, which is Spanish, English, and our native language, which is Papiamento. And after all those phases of workings in trust companies, I decided, no, this is my moment to step up and open up my start my interior design business. That was almost 20 years ago, and now here I am with my doctorate, also in interior design.
Yes, that's an incredibly remarkable story. What about Welcome Home Designs? Are those two separate companies, or they are the same?
Yes, these are two separate companies. The Welcome Home Designs is specifically for commercial and residential clients, and the Welcome Home Foundation, I founded it in, as I mentioned before, in 2014. 2015, when my dad started to get ill, and unfortunately, they one year apart. They passed away from cancer, and after that, three other friends of cancer patients cope with this disease by designing their bedroom completely for free, pro bono, for the furniture, all decor, like somebody who's paying me to do a design. I do this completely for free for the cancer patients and survivors here in Curacao and hopefully soon in the States.
Wow, that is so noble. That is so remarkable that your heart is guiding you. God has gotten you in that direction to help people out like that and help them. And as you said, no cost. Tell you, we're gonna take a station break, but we're gonna come back. When we come back, we're gonna show that video. It's a little long, but it's gonna also describe a lot of things called don't pass judgment. And if you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is go to the comments and just ask any question you like, or pick up the phone. Pick up the phone and dial in 1-866-577-2473. It's your life. We'll be back shortly after the break.
There's more stories.
Author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation. Dr. Cooley is here to equip you to strive for greatness and overcome adversity. It's time to get equipped today for the challenges of tomorrow. Now, here's the host of It's Your Life, Dr. James Cooley.
Hello, welcome back to It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and we got this absolutely magnificent guest here that's explaining all the great things that she's doing. And I'm talking about really touched my heart during the last segment where she go in and she's design and help cancer patients by designing their rooms or their houses, doing this great noble thing at her support, meaning that she's not charging them anything. I mean, that's just God planet, on a person's heart to give back as much as they can, because we never know when we might be in that situation and we need help like that.
Yes, for
So,
sure.
but
For sure.
before we before we get started, I had to put a plug in. My new book come out, A Country Boy, City Boy. No, well, that's one of the other books. But A Black Man Poetry, Mind, Body, and Soul hit the stands June the 6th, and we are going to have a bestseller campaign. And we're going to drop the price down from $7.99 on the ebook down to 99 cents. I encourage and I hope that all over the world that on June the 6th, June the 6th, you go out and buy as many copies of my ebook as possible on Amazon at 99 cents. Let's make this international, not just national. Let's make this an international #1 bestseller, and only you can do that. So uh, Doc, I'm just having so much fun just listening to you, because it's wonderful. We have a guest that asks you a question. You mentioned to them that you speak 4 different languages, and they are curious to find out which languages are they.
Yes, indeed. I speak 4 different languages. One of them is English, of course, Dutch, Spanish, and Papiamento. Papiamento is a mix of Spanish, a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Creole. So, if you let me put it this way: if you understand Spanish, you will mostly understand Papiamento. The great thing about having this skill is not only I speak it, I also write it professionally. Plus, I communicate professionally in all of these languages. And also, here in Curacao, Bonaire, in Aruba, it's required that from as students from elementary school, these languages are being taught to us. When you go to high school, after high school, college, you decide if you want to, move further, continue further with these languages. But it's a requirement as from elementary school, that everybody, every little girl or little boy, every child, they are taught these 4 languages as from school. So that's why the majority of people living here on Curacao, we speak those 4. We speak, we write, we communicate in those 4 languages. So that's why
What
sometimes
is the native
in
language?
English, I have to.
What is the native language? That is it Dutch? Because you guys are part of the Netherlands, I think, right? I'm not sure. Hey, Doc, can you hear me? She might have froze on us, but I think my understanding is Curacao is close to the
There's
Netherlands.
Danish.
Yeah, so it's Dutch, so but that's inspiring that the kids are taught at elementary school
Yeah,
to speak 4
part of the Dutch
different
colony.
languages. Yes, yes. So I tell you, I want to show this video. It's about almost 4 minutes long, but it's going to give our viewers and our listeners an understanding of what you do. And it's called uh, Don't Pass Judgment. And here we go.
I know it's all you've got to just be strong. And it's a fight just to keep it together. I know you think that you are too far gone, but hope is never lost. Hope is never lost. let go. Hey, hold on, don't let go. Just stay one step closer, one foot in front of the other. You'll get through this. Just follow the light in the darkness. You're gonna be okay. I know your heart is heavy from those nights. Just remember that you are a fighter, a fighter. You never know just what tomorrow holds. And you're stronger than you know. You're stronger than you know. Hold on, don't let go. Hey, hold on, don't let go. Just stay one step closer, one foot in front of the other. You'll get through this. Just follow the light in the darkness. One step closer, one foot in front of the other. You'll get through this. Just follow the light in the darkness. You're gonna be okay.
Remember, there is only one who evaluates every stain and mistake made.
When the night is closing, don't give up and don't give in.
Not all scars are shown. Not all wounds can be healed. Not all illness can be seen. Not all pain is obvious.
Don't give up and don't give in. This won't last. It's not the end. It's not the end. You're gonna be okay.
Remember this before passing judgment on others.
Wow, such a powerful video. Wow, y'all get a million questions like that. Oh, when did you decide to go and get your head shaved, and what was the purpose of that at the time? I mean, that's a powerful video. Doc, can you hear me? Doc,
Yes.
yes, can you tell us about the video a little bit? We got about 2 minutes before the break, but we get started. That's just that's a very powerful video.
For sure. I give yourself.
Doc.
Going through the whatever
You're breaking up extremely bad right now. Can't hear
you
anything.
can see their facade, their to wear high clothes, a disease. Um,
Yeah, I tell you, this what we're gonna do, because you're breaking up, and I really want the audience to be able to hear this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a station break. Can you log off and log back on? Hopefully your signal will be better. But Kevin, can you start that? Let's take a station break, and we'll be back right after the break, and hopefully the connection will be better. It's your life. I'm Dr. James J.C. Cooley. We'll be back shortly after the break.
There's more stories of greatness to help you overcome adversity coming up on It's Your Life with
Really get a chance to know who you are. And once you know who you are, you truly know who you are, love who you are. Love who you are. You're a masterpiece. Love who you are. Love who you were born to be. Love me some me. That's what I'm talking about. When you leave high school, you gotta know today or tomorrow, or hopefully today, what your plans are. Hopefully, there is no bad decision unless there is no plan. Create, collaborate, commit with confidence. Commit with what? Commit with what? And everything that you do.
Noah Dingley here, producer of The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And the new audio version of James' book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, is a must-have. James shares his true life story of struggle and success in America. It's both a cautionary tale and a roadmap to achieving the American dream. Get the new audio version of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James Cooley on Amazon.com or wherever audiobooks are sold.
Life is a series of circles and cycles, phrases and stages. These experiences teach you the lessons of life. You can either ignore them or embrace them. Welcome to It's Your Life with James Cooley. James is a motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation. James is here to equip you to strive for greatness and overcome adversity. It's time to get you equipped today for the challenges of tomorrow. Now, here's the host of It's Your Life, James Cooley.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And hopefully we can talk about that great documentary, that a piece that I just shown where we have Dr. Nadine going in, they're falling around, shaving their head. I think we were having problems with the sound. Hopefully that cleared up. So, Doc, can you tell our viewers and listeners about that clip and some of the things that inspired you to go in, get your head shaved, and do all of those great things that you were doing? Can we talk about that?
Yes, for sure. That clip is very inspirational. It was created, produced by me to inspire others to don't pass judgment, especially in diseases. But I use cancer also as a metaphor because sometimes you see somebody with a problem, with a mental problem, with a mental instability, but on the exterior, they are the biggest supporter. They are the biggest cheerleaders to other people. But inside, they have a whole battle going on. And we judge those people by saying, oh, most probably that person doesn't have any problem because he or she is always happy. She's always supportive to others. But you don't know what's going on. So on the low, we are judging that person because of what we look on the outside. Um, uh, Also, in the part of disease, let me take cancer again. I've been there with my parents, the loss of my parents, of my friends. I was this close. I'm a walking miracle because they devious things that could lead to cancer in my system. But the next week when I went back to the doctor, they couldn't see anything else, anything on the X-ray, on the same X-ray that I took the previous week. So it was a big miracle, and all those things equipped me to start my foundation to continue. This is my our seventh year with the foundation to continue with this beautiful cause. And that video, that clip, is a part of the TV shows of Welcome Home, where you can see how I designed the bedrooms of cancer patients and survivors. I chose to shave my whole head, all of my hair, that moment, that day. Why? To honor my belated mom and dad, to honor my friends, all of them that passed away, but also to honor all those who passed away due to cancer and all those who are fighting for cancer, fighting with that disease, cancer. It's a heavy load. When I shaved my head, I felt relieved for all those people, relieved from a burden. And I thank God that I did it. It wasn't an easy decision because you have to shave all your hair, but it was relieving. It was very relieving, and it was a way to support these people. Because one other thing, us ladies, when we hear that we have that disease, unfortunately, we hang on to, okay, I don't want to shave my hair, but you suffer every time you look into the mirror and you see your hair falling off. So I'm like, okay, it's better for you to take courage, shave it all off, wear a turban or a wig. You suffer less in that way by facing the adversity and get the strength to move on further.
Wow. Uh, I tell you, I'm still touched from that video. And you're right. A lot of things, people want to hold on to certain things. But memory, I mean, you did that, and that was intriguing to honor not only your mother and your father, but others that, have been diagnosed with cancer, maybe even passed away. That's just God sent myself. So I encourage and I just thank you for all that you're doing. All that you're doing is, you're wonderful, Doc. You're wonderful. Yeah. Hey, Doc, let's talk
Thank you.
about your workshops and your television shows and your books. Why don't you tell us a little bit about all of those?
My TV shows, prior to COVID, I had the TV shows Update My Space, Welcome Home, and Gentleman's Club, plus the other one, Diretso Bukas, Didilanti de Patras con Nadine, that is in Papiamento, which it means is fix your home from front to the back with Nadine. And all those TV shows are related to interior design, and also the one of Gentlemen's Club, how I have conversations with gentlemen here on the island about everything related to situations that are linked with cancer. So all those shows are on the YouTube also, but they were broadcasted on national TV and international TV here on the island and in the Caribbean. As I mentioned before, also I also launched my first book. It's called I Will Survive. It's an inspirational, motivational journal because sometimes if we go back in our early years when we were younger, we love to color, and we get so excited when we get a coloring book. So this book I teamed up with my graphic designer and also a local artist here on the island. So she did a series of drawings of situations, fun situations here on the island, the landscape of Curacao, the happy hours, etc. So when somebody is coloring that book, they just drift away in a piece of Curacao, but also together with the inspirational quotes that I combined with each drawing that this lady did for this beautiful project. Also, it's also available on Amazon and Lulu.com. And recently, this is my baby. This is the other book that I just published. It will be soon on Amazon. It's called Clean Up Your Own. So it's also available on Amazon, and it's also inspirational. I tell a lot of situations that I've been through, and to inspire others, to encourage others to do better.
You got so many things going on. Yeah, so I got to ask you this. Are you doing about 15, 20, maybe 50 things at one time? What does success, what does success mean to you?
Peace of mind. Peace
Explain.
of mind. Peace of mind. Yes. Back in the days when I was younger, I thought success was a lot of money, a fat, thick bank account. But when I saw that in my face various times, because mind you, when my mom got ill with cancer, I moved into the hospice with her. And during that stage, so I left our house, I moved into the hospice with her. I saw 13 patients pass away. So not only my parents and my friends, but I created a bond with the other patients in the hospice that passed away together with their family. So every time I saw somebody pass away from cancer, and some of those people they were wealthy people, and that made me realize that you can be wealthy, you can be have cars, house, mansions, all of that. But if you don't have peace of mind, if you don't have God in your life, if you don't have a good heart to deal, to be compassionate with others, it doesn't matter. So success
Wow,
to me
wow.
again is peace of mind.
We're down to the last minute. How can people donate to your cause? I mean, this is so noble. How can they donate to this?
They can go on my website, welcomehomefoundationcuracao.com, and they just click and they will see a link that says donate with us. They just click on it and they can go through the process to donate wherever they are in the world. If they have a debit card, credit card, they can donate whatever they want, so we can continue helping more cancer
And
patients.
I'd like to thank you so much. Uh, but stick around. Once they do, we'll continue to talk. But we still got some time. I'd like to thank this great doc so much for taking the time to come on the James Cooley Show. It's your life. I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, Dr. Michelle Cooley, for putting together another great show. I'd like to thank my producer, Kevin Dean and Todd Pirate. Most importantly, I'd like to thank our viewers and listeners for tuning in to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time.
Thanks for joining us for the James Cooley Show. It's your life. To learn more about Dr. James Cooley and how you can support the show or become a guest.
So Nadine, we still got a little time. So tell people how they could donate to your program.
They can go to my website on welcomehomefoundationcuracao.com, and they will find a link. If they go through the website, they will find a link, donate with us. They click on it and they go through the process to donate so we can help patients here in Curacao and also soon in the States.
Tell us about 2 minutes. What are your goals in establishing all of these things in the States? Have you already established a connectivity there?
Yes, I want to, since I have family members also in the States and friends and interior designers there in the States, I want to start doing this noble cause also for cancer patients in the States. You guys have so many beautiful shops, so many beautiful decor, so it's easy for me to travel and do a nice makeover for cancer patients as well.
Wow. I'm looking forward to seeing you in I think about 4 or 5 days in the States. I got a good friend of mine just tuned in. He owns World Trumpet Television. That's worldwide. That's Dr. Kingsley. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're enjoying this show because this is an absolutely fantastic guest, and you see all the great things that she is doing. She will be coming to America, I think Thursday. I'm not 100. I think it's Thursday, right? Doc. Yeah, so we're getting an opportunity to see her and learn a lot more about her. So hey, Dr. Nadine, I want to thank you so much. But before, just tell our viewers and listeners how they can contact you if they wanted to.
They
How
can
could they
contact
contact
me via Yes, they can contact me via the website Welcome Home Foundation Curacao.com. They can contact me via social media, Facebook, Welcome Home Foundation Curacao as well. There they will find all the information, my telephone number, my business telephone number, my business WhatsApp. So I'm available.
you? Are
And if
wonderful.
they want
Wow.
information, additional information, they can ask you as well.
Oh yeah. So I tell you what, thanks so much. Looking forward to seeing you Thursday. And congratulations on your doctorate. And we got to get you back on the show again, probably on the network as well. And I like to thank Dr. Nadine Benito's for coming on the show and just sharing all these great things. I like to thank Dr. Michelle Cooley for putting together another absolutely wonderful show. But most importantly, I like to thank our viewers and listeners for tuning in to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. Remember to always dream big, always think big, always be big at everything you do. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. It's your life.